today guys, I'm doing a interesting video for you guys. So I want to talk about more interesting predictions for horses for 2025. So we know that the Marvel set is coming next year, which I already did discussion on these for that video. So now I want to talk about kind of more support for horses in general for next year. So one thing I would love to see more of is artifact horses, because if you guys, or I made a video a while back over an artifact horse deck or commander deck basically. It had a lot of custom cards in it, which I actually have next to me, which I can actually show you guys. Kind of what it'll be that, or the card that you see on screen, plus like a few other artifact horses and colorless creatures and that kind of nature, like a legendary and that type of stuff. So yeah, like a legendary. And so anyways, so that's kind of what I would like to see more of next year, if possible, is that. And I have two that I have made for artifact horses and stuff like that. So next would be tokens, because this year so far there's only been 2 horse tokens that have been printed. One was Doctor Who, and then the other one was Assassin's Creed. Those are the only 2 tokens that have been made so far recently. And it's really kind of a shame that there aren't any more horse tokens that can be used, other than at least 3 or 4. At least 3 that I can think of. The one from Hours of Devastation, the Doctor Who one, and then the Assassin's Creed one. There might be one other one I'm forgetting right at the moment, but yeah. So that's one thing that I would love to see next year, is more horse tokens. And there might be one in this horror set at the end of this year. So I don't know, but that's one thing that I would like to see more of for this year. So, and there's a couple examples of horse tokens. So this is another thing that I would love to see, is more legendary horses, because it would give horses a lot more variety for like different commanders, things of that nature. Like an Esper horse commander would be awesome. Even like maybe a black, green, red one, like just kind of all different colors of the pie chart basically for that. And I have a few examples of that too, like white, red, and green. Like a white or white black. It's not legendary, but that's another example. Yeah. Here's another. Even though we already have a white red, but that'd be another one. So again, just some different, examples here for you guys. And no, that's not legendary, but that'd be really cool though. So, but anyways, so that'd be another thing I would love to see more of for horses, is to have more legendaries. And also, if you guys have read the blue effect, that's one that I came up with. There is another order card. I forget what set it is, but it was like old Rebel typing trouble, and it has a similar effect to this, where you pay a cost and then you search for a Rebel and then you shuffle the other target into your deck. Something like that, I think is how it read, but yeah, this would be a really interesting mechanic for, you know, any deck to basically be able to use, especially horses. So, where you reel a horse in your hand, then you find one in your deck, and then you add the one from your deck to your hand, and then you put the first horse from field or hand into your deck. So let's say I reel at A5, then I could reel a 4 or less and add that to my hand, and then I shuffle the 5 back in. So that's essentially how it would work. So, but yeah, just more, and then a Horse Lord would be actually really quite nice as well. So, and then this is actually one that I find that'd be kind of interesting as well for horses. So when you cast an aura spell, you may put another aura on this horse from your deck. So it's kind of basically like light pause, basically. And then when you cast a horse creature, you may put an aura from your hand onto that creature. So I know light pause reads differently than what this does, but I think this would be a really interesting playstyle for horses to have as well. So yeah, and then this would be really fun as well. So basically, horses you control cannot be exiled or sacrificed by opponent's card effects. So, and this has hexproof. So you can still kill in battle, and you can still, border wipe. But you just can't target this either. So it makes it a little more difficult to get around, but not exactly. So, but it is something that I could see horses also having, if Magic decides to print more next year, at least with this mechanic or effect, basically. So, which would be kind of interesting. And then the other thing I want to see horses have is the flip mechanic. Or, yeah. Where it's like you're day bound, or where you pay a cost and then you flip it. Something along those lines. That's what I really want horses to have, because I think that'd be really interesting as well. Especially if you have like a commander that's like a horse and then flips into like a horse, like horror creature, or like a horse nightmare, basically. To where you can cast like either side. I think that'd be really quite an interesting playstyle for horses as well. So, but yeah, so that's essentially just it for the video. Just some ideas that I've had for horses, and essentially with next year coming up here pretty quickly, then I thought I would make a video on, what I would like to see hopefully next year bring for the horse deck. So, but yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.